Everybody, welcome to Buffalo Brotherhood. This is the Friday episode of Fishing Planet. Welcome to the lodge. I want to apologize right away. My lip is still fairly busted, and it's making for some weird conversation at times. But I wanted to jump in and let you know we're still here in Missouri. We're still catching fish. We got 8.7 pounds of fish. But really interesting thing was happening while I was fishing. Ran into No Pass over here, who is a lodge member of the show, and just got a good conversation with him here before he goes and cooks some barbecue chicken and enjoys dinner with his family, which makes me want barbecue chicken, to be honest. But it was great. I mean, he said that he's only came to the game just a few months back, or a few weeks back, the 12th, I think he said. He's already level 26. So he's killing it. He's smashing it. And he did bring up an interesting point in one of the questions we had, which was basically just it was all about changing your home location and fish on. I'm messing with my lip. I apologize. And how so much of the information out there is actually old information, which is true. The game has changed a lot since some of the early days. In fact, one of the features which was really popular way back when was the ability to change where you would start out at. So you wouldn't have to pay travel cost. If I remember right, you still had to pay for a license. And you guys that are old time Fishing Planet people, by all means, leave a message in the comments. Let me know if I'm right or not. But you'd still have to pay for a license for that area, but you wouldn't have to pay for travel costs. Like that was just your home instead of Texas that was there. Now, I believe it was patch 6, 0.6, or maybe 0.55 that implemented Texas as a lake itself. And when they implemented Texas as your home, we lost the ability to change our home. Because it used to, if I remember right, and I'm fairly certain about this, everyone started with this place, Mudwater, as your home. And then as you gained levels and unlocked things, you could then change your home to those new lakes. And that way you wouldn't have to pay to keep getting there. Like if you want to come back to Mudwater, you'd have to pay to do it. But you wouldn't have to travel to each place you're going to. And it kind of made leveling interesting because once you get a certain level, you'd move up to the next lake, and that was the lake that you would fish at until you gained that enough experience to open up another lake. And it was a lot more, to me, sort of like, you go to a place and you, like if you're playing WoW or something and you get to a certain level, then you move down to Ngoro, and then you move to like the Blasted Lands or whatever. It was sort of like that. That's not the way it is. They don't see it that way, so it's not that way. But yeah. So I thought it was pretty cool on a couple fronts. Run into a lodge member right here where I were fishing. Got to fish together for a little bit, and had some really great conversation about what we're doing and sort of about the game and the state of the game. I'm just thrilled that he's so much higher level than I am. He wanted to know when we were going to hit Louisiana and go after some of those blue cats, and I think that's a noble goal. It's definitely something I'd like to address and go for it, because it's time we checked out a new lake. It's time we headed a new direction. Now I think we're level capped for it. I think Michigan opens up for us first at level 20, which isn't too far away. I mean, if we were using the right gear, using gear that was correct for our level, instead of these ones, the bigger reels, we'd already be level 20. But I think money is the cap. Experience isn't necessarily the cap. I feel like money is the cap. Because even if we unlocked Missouri, Not Missouri. Even if we unlock Louisiana, if it's anything, if it scales anything like Florida, there's no way we're gonna have money to actually go to it. I gotta focus here. My casting is sloppy. Can't tell if he's got a fish on or what. Tickle, tickle, tickle. He's doing a little bobber fishing, looks like. We'll ask him. What are you fishing for? Or just fish for 10 pounds today. Love getting 10 pounds. Going for cats. We could do that. We could go for cats. Now, the other thing that No Pass or Dane said was that I think it was him. Could have been somebody else, one of the other commenters, but he said that fishing does seem to be live at night. It doesn't stop you from fishing anymore. It's just not very active. Now I'm gonna have to defer to you guys. I would have thought there would have been a bigger post in their notes, their patch notes, if that was indeed the case, that night fishing was live. He just kind of went out there. Let's go off this log. Make an extra 1,000 per one plus 1 day time 4. Catfishing can be a lot of fun. I have a little contest here. We will see who gets one. That's the way you issue a challenge, isn't it? Got too much length in my line. Must be from the west there. Cat fishing in a desert. I hope everybody's got a big plan for the weekend. I'm not sure what you're up to, but hope whatever they are, hope you enjoy them. I believe that we are pretty much free all weekend. And after last weekend, going to Washington, D.C. and sort of riding on a charter bus and all that, I'm kind of looking forward to an easy weekend. Mow the yard maybe, do a little landscaping. We've got some a little bit more to do with some mulch, plant some flowers up front. I got Small cut bait. I mean, if they're playing with your bait like that and they're not taking a bait, then sometimes it can be a signal that your hook is too big. Oh, spring is rough. But really, you know, he's doing fine. I'd hate to tell him he's higher level than I am now, so I don't want to tell him what to do. Oh, bummer. Hopefully he's got enough. Bring my reel speed down so I can crank it in. Just let it keep going there. I feel pretty good about this line. I think we're good on the line. We just got to get some action on it. It seems like a good place. I'm happy with cut bait. Happy with the hook size. Marshmallows. That's alright, is it? Yum. Yum, marshmallows. Yeah. Just sort of floating along. Not much is going on. Not sure where his. Oh, his is on down. Who's gonna get him catfish first? Oh. Okay, so we're gonna look at a float rod that's good enough for his level. Gotta make sure I'm watching the bobber. I can't look. Because my line is out. Beautiful day for fishing. Beautiful day for fishing. I've never caught a fish here before, so I'm glad he brought me over here. It's interesting to see where other people's little hunting holes are, where people have their luck and success and so forth. I mean, I have caught fish further this way, towards the log. Never caught anything necessarily that way. So I'll throw it back up there and see what we get. I'm excited. If you heard the door open, you know my beloved wife is home. She went and got me some Orajel stuff, something to put inside my lip. It's going to keep the hopefully from the split from hurting. I'm also kind of worried about numbing it though and then biting down on it. I don't know if that's a thing or not. I think it is. I think that would hurt real bad. But that's okay. I think we'll risk it. We'll let it float right down past this log. Both pretty strong, but it will hurt your XP gain. If your gear is too high of a level, it will cause you to have reduced XP gains. Where's the cap? Sometimes it's built into the cap. This time it's not. Trying to get the ore gel in, guys. Okay, let's see, just the tip. There's the tip. Maybe we should take a look at the store while we got our railing. Yeah.
Do you want that in the fridge?
Man, it's okay. Well, the ore gel's in the mouth. Now we just got to keep from biting the tongue off. Bad cast. We're just going to go over here. Try to catch catfish here. See if we have any more luck. How much that? You get some XP. Just reduced. 50%. And by all means, let me know in the comments if that's right or wrong. Pretty sure is what it is, 50%. Love to catch catfish here. I said this earlier in the episode. The way I see it, money hold me back more than my level does. You get him a fish? Yeah, he's got a fish, all right. Let's see it. Here it comes. Well, I hope he didn't break his line. I want him to get it. Yeah, I just see him yell at me with all those caps locks. I'm just surprised he stopped to take time to type. I would have caught the fish first. I don't think I'm body blocking him. I don't think that's a possibility. He's over there. Fish is running downstream, I guess. We're gonna stay with this until he lands him. Come on, no pass. We're gonna call it a day, I think. Make sure you come back tomorrow for Saturday's episode. It'll be probably day 2 of Missouri here. Maybe. I don't know. To be honest, the way my lips feeling, I feel like I just probably need to stop and rest. Oh. Turn him this way. Yeah, it's a trophy. I must be your lucky charm. Yeah, that was good. That's good. That's what you long for. That's what you want. Is a nice big fight like that. Land a personal best. All right, well, we caught it. Oh. Nice. Oh, we're watching him do a pretty good job. We're not doing a very good job ourselves. Or I'm not doing a very good job myself, I guess I should say. But anyway, it's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with myself and No Pass today. If you have, make sure you hit the like button on the video there. If you want to become a member of a lodge like myself and No Pass, then hit that subscribe button, and you become official members of the Buffalo Brotherhood, and we welcome you to it. And he does need a fish mate. Fish fort mate. I don't think I have enough money, or I'd buy one for him. Like enough gold or whatever. Okay, well, like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like video, and we'll see you next time. I hit the right button this time. Bye.